Here are the key highlights. More Bitcoin news today. Bukele might visit Trump at his house. If he gets invited, this will be really big because it shows that they have good relations even though they're from different countries. People are talking about how this could lead to stronger ties between them, especially when it comes to Bitcoin. Both leaders like and support Bitcoin, but in different ways. Bukele made El Salvador the first country with a national Bitcoin reserve, while Trump recently started supporting it too. If these two presidents meet, they might talk more about how they can use Bitcoin together for their country's economies. This could be important because it shows that there's growing interest and support for crypto from different leaders around the world. Why this matters for Bitcoin investors? This is good news for people who invest in Bitcoin because if these two presidents meet, they might agree on more ways to use Bitcoin together. This also shows that there's growing support and interest for crypto from leaders around the world. More countries supporting Bitcoin could make it worth even more money over time, which could be really good news for investors. More Bitcoin news today from CoinCU. U.S. Senator buys 600,000 in Bitcoin via ETF. Senator Davis McCormick bought up to 600,000 worth of Bitcoin using special funds called ETFs. This shows that politicians are starting to care more about crypto. Bitcoin is the most popular type of crypto and is really important right now because it makes up so much of the whole crypto market. Some people think this could change how political leaders make rules for digital assets, which would be good news for investors who believe in Bitcoin's future success. But wait, there's more. From Cryptopolitan, Strategy announces another purchase of 22,048 Bitcoins. Strategy bought more than 1 billion worth of Bitcoin recently. This is good news for all the people who believe in Bitcoin's future because it shows that big companies are still investing a lot of money into buying this coin. This also matters to investors because it can affect how much other people might be willing to pay for Bitcoin. If they think these big purchases could lead to more demand and higher prices in the long run. Cardano news today from ZY Crypto. Hoskins reveals Cardano's push to integrate with Dogecoin, Chainlink, and Bitcoin. Here are the key takeaways. Cardano's boss, Charles Hoskins, is talking about how Cardano might work better with other big blockchains like Dogecoin, Chainlink, and Bitcoin. This can make it easier for people to use all of these coins together in one place. Chainlink is working on a new way to get information from different places on the internet. It's not just focused on Cardano, but also wants to help other UTXO-based blockchains like Dogecoin and Bitcoin work better too. Hoskins said that they're talking with people who make Dogecoin, but it's still very early in those talks. He also talked about how the United States might use different coins for their money reserves. Some people think Cardano's coin could be one of them, but Hoskins doesn't know for sure yet. This all matters to investors because if these blockchains work better together, it could mean more people start using Cardano and other coins too. If that happens, the value of all these coins might go up, which would be good news for investors who believe in their future success. Crypto moves fast, and so should you. My clients gained over 3% this month. Don't get left behind. Whether it's trading DeFi or getting started, I'll help you take action now. Book a 30-minute strategy call for $75 or a full 60-minute session for $100 today. Links are in the video description and pinned comments. There's more Cardano news from You Today. Cardano achieves new Coinbase listing and it's both institutional and retail. Cardano has just got listed on Coinbase derivatives. This means that people who want to bet on Cardano's price can do it without actually owning the coin, using something called future contracts. This is a big deal because it shows how much more official and legit Cardano is becoming in the world of investing. If things keep going well for Cardano, it could be even easier for investors to get exposure to this digital asset in the future. This matters a lot to all investors who are interested in Cardano because having these new options can make it even easier for them to play the game and potentially win big if they believe in Cardano's future success. Ethereum news today from CoinTrack Daily. Vitalik Buterin introduces multi-proof security model amid Ethereum volatility. Here are the key takeaways. Vitalik Buterin, who started Ethereum with his friend Vitaly, has made a new way to make sure that layer 2 solutions are safe. This new system uses 3 different ways of checking information: optimistic proofs, zero knowledge proofs, and trusted execution environments, TTE. But right now, the price of the coin in DeFi is going up and down a lot. One big whale's loan on Ethereum is close to being taken back because it doesn't have enough money to pay back its loan. All of this is really important for all the people who invest money into different projects on the Ethereum network. It's because if these new ways of checking information work well, Ethereum could handle more transactions without getting less safe or secure. Also, if the prices of coins keeps going up and down a lot, like they are now, then some investors might start to feel scared off from putting their money into DeFi projects on Ethereum. Wait, there's more Ethereum news today. From the SHIB Daily. Game changer. Japan moves to clarify crypto as a financial product. Here are the key takeaways. Japan is thinking about changing how they treat cryptocurrencies. They might make it so that rules for digital assets are similar to those for traditional money and stocks. This could mean tighter rules on trading with insider information, which can be good because it helps prevent scams. It could also lower taxes on crypto, making investing easier for people in Japan. Right now, the government is talking about how best to apply these new rules, especially when it comes to international business. This matters a lot for investors who want to use or invest in cryptocurrencies, because if these changes happen, they can help make buying and selling digital assets safer and more fair. Whoa, where are you going? There's more Ethereum news today. From the Voice of Crypto, data proves Ethereum is still the #1 altcoin to own. Ethereum is doing really well right now because it's making a lot of money from different places. People are using Ethereum more than ever for things like decentralized finance, and that's bringing in a lot of money too. There aren't many other blockchains out there that can compete with Ethereum, so they don't have to worry about losing all their customers or income. This could be good news for investors because it means Ethereum is likely to keep growing stronger as time goes by. Now let's check the charts to see how the crypto market's doing right now, today. Right now we're on the Bitcoin chart and we're on the 12-hour time frame. We can see that Bitcoin made a, let me look at this again. Yep, Bitcoin made a strong bearish impulse down. Potential wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it looks like Bitcoin has made a strong bearish impulse, and currently on the 12-hour time frame, price on the RSI stochastic indicator is showing that price is bullish overbought. If we go down to the 3-hour time frame, we can see that price has made a bullish correction, and it appears to have made a potential wave C, reaching the first target zone at $85,078. If Bitcoin trades back into the range of $83,000 and 889 cents, then we want to look for potential short trades. So we've drawn a trend line at that position, and then we're going to create an alert for Bitcoin crossing down, and the message is going to say wave A trading range, consider short positions, create, and we're going to do the same for the wave B trading range, which the wave B trend line is drawn at 82,411. We're going to create a alert for price crossing down, and the message to say wave B trading range, consider short positions, create, and if price trades into the wave A trading range, we're going to look for short positions once the 12-hour RSI is showing bearish, and we're going to look for short positions if price trades into the trading range of the wave B at $82,408. If we move on to the 1-hour time frame, we can see that it looks like there's a 1, 2, 3 for wave A. Let's label this right now. We see a wave B, wave A, B, and C for a wave B. And we're going to color this red and make it minor. Nope, we're going to make it minute. So we have the wave B here, the wave A here, and the potential wave C here. And we're going to wait till we're going to actually draw a new trend line at $84,328 and extend it. And we're going to make it even. And then we're going to say price traded into previous waveform. Consider price potentially bearish. Enter. And we're just going to set alert so we're warned before it hits the wave A if price is crossing down to this range. And as we can see on the 1 hour time frame, price has made a higher high in price, but the RSI, the stochastic RSI, has made a potential lower low, indicating a divergence in price and the indicator. So we definitely want to be on the lookout for trade and potential short trades. Moving on to Ethereum on the 12-hour time frame, we can see that price has made a strong bearish impulse on the 12-hour, and then it's made a correction bullish. And on the stochastic RSI, price is currently bullish overbought. If we move down to the 3-hour time frame, we can see that price has reached an area to potentially complete the wave C, and we have a trend lines drawn. I actually want to move this trend line up to this range. And we have a potential wave A and a potential wave B. Wave 1 or A, wave 2 or B, wave 3 or C. And we believe this is a wave 4 here. And as you can see from the previous high right here at the potential wave 2, which we believe to be a wave 2, we've drawn the time and fib retracement. And price is reversing from the 50% Fibonacci retracement. If we move down to the 1 hour time frame, we can see that we have a bearish divergence in the stochastic RSI as price has made a lower low here. On the RSI, price has made a higher high, indicating that price might be reversing. So we've drawn a trend line from the lowest low at the following coordinates: $1,897.50. And we actually want to enable this alert for price crossing down. And we want the message to say lower high, consider short positions, create. We also have the potential wave 4 right here. We want to enable this. And the wave 4 is drawn, the trend line is drawn at $1,863.20 for Ethereum. We actually want to extend this out more and make it even. Press OK, and then we want to create an alert for price crossing down. If price is crossing down, we want the message to say wave 4 trading range, consider short positions, click create. That's good. So we'll start looking for short positions once price breaks this potential wave 4. And we have the potential, let's turn this to a line chart so it's more clear. We have the potential wave A trading range right here, and we want to enable this. And the trend line for the wave A is for Ethereum is drawn at $1,884.98. We want to click OK and then create an alert, which we already have for price crossing down. And we want the alert to say wave A trading range, consider short positions. Save. And then we want one more. We're going to change this back to line chart to make sure it's in the right position. And this is a potential wave B right here. Actually, we need to label this 0 A, B, C for potential wave B. Label this wave 1 or A question mark because we don't know. We want to label this a wave 2 or B because we don't know until price trades back into that range. And then we want to write wave 3 or C question mark. So if price breaks this potential wave 4 right here, we want to look for short positions and price is considered bearish. Moving on to the Solana chart on the 12-hour time frame, Solana is still consolidating, but we can see price is currently bullish overbought on the 12-hour time frame for Solana. And if we go down to the 3-hour time frame, we see that for the 3-hour time frame, price is currently bullish oversold, and it's still making a some sort of complex correction. And then if we go to the 1-hour time frame, we can see that price is making a complex correction, and all we see is ABCDEs, or a series of ABCs. ABC, bullish impulse, some kind of correction. We just need price to break or a trade past this potential wave D. So we're going to move this trend line here, wave D. The 1 hour time frame, we're going to change this line chart, line it up, and we want this to say short position, price broke, complex correction for the trend line, and we want to create an alert for price crossing down, and we want the message to say short position, price broke the complex correction, and click save. So if price breaks this low located here, labeled the wave D, we want to look for potential short positions. And now moving on to XRP. If we look at XRP on the 12-hour time frame, we can see that price has completed an ABC correction bullish. It's made a 5-wave impulse bearish, which we will label wave 1 or A question mark because we don't know. Then we want to label this the wave 2 or B question mark. And if this is wave 3 or C, we could be in the early stages, but we need price to continue bearish. And we can't look for short positions until the 12-hour time frame makes a bearish cross. And currently it's bullish oversold on the 12-hour time frame. Moving to the 3-hour time frame, we can see that price has made a potential wave A, a potential wave B, and a potential wave C. Price has reached an area to complete the potential wave C, but it shouldn't be complete until potentially Wednesday at 2 a.m. or around Thursday at 11 a.m. according to the time fib. But if price trades into the wave 8 trading range, which we have at $2.11, then we want to look for short positions, and we want to enable this alert for price crossing down at $2.11. And we want the message to say wave 8 trading range, consider short positions, create, and then we want to move this to match the wave B right here. And then we want to enable this trend line for crossing down, and this trend line is at $2.08, and we want it to say wave B trading range, consider short positions, create, and if these are triggered, we want to look for potential short positions. Moving on to Cardano on the 12-hour time frame, we can see that Cardano was making some sort of correction previously, and then it made a bearish impulse and then a bullish retracement. And price on the 12-hour time frame is currently bullish overbought. So if we go down to the 3-hour time frame, we can see this is potential wave 1, a wave 2, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 3-hour time frame, price is currently bearish oversold, and it looks like price has made let's turn this to a line chart to make it more obvious. Potential wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a 5-wave bullish impulse. We want to go down to the 1-hour time frame where price is very clear, and we see that price made a bullish impulse, 5-wave bullish impulse, and we assume price is going to continue bullish, and this is just some kind of retracement. Just in case, we want to enable the wave 4 trend line, which is set at 67 cents, which is set at 0.6707. We're going to click enter. It's labeled wave 4 trading range, consider short positions. We're going to enable this. We're going to create this alert for price crossing down, and we want the message to say wave 4 trading range, consider short positions, click create. And if price trades past the wave 4 trading range, we want to either be alert for the correction, this potential wave C to be complete, or we want to be looking for potential short positions. It all depends on if the 3-hour and the 12-hour RSI indicator switch to bearish.